What is up, YouTube? I figured it's been a while since I posted anything, so I figured I'd give you all a quick update on what's going on with the Ecodiesel. I'll just kind of run you through everything I've been doing, the little things that I've been going through. There hasn't been really anything big going on lately, so it's going to be a real quick, short video. I know y'all have been expecting a longer video. They will be coming, just to let you know, but I've been working on my shop and some other things, so it's really difficult to kind of get these videos out right now. But I'm not going to keep you all in the dark. I'm going to keep on working and keep on showing you all what I'm doing. So let's kind of get started on this. So here's the old radiator. I decided it was time to upgrade this thing. Last time I pulled a pretty big heavy load with just a regular hot tune. You're really not supposed to pull with the hot tune, but it should have been able to keep at least the coolant and the oil temps under control, and it just didn't do it for me. I figured before I upgraded the cooler, I would attempt to upgrade the radiator first, because right now it's just a single pass, as you can see, and it had a fan here, but I took it off. But so that's the original radiator. I upgraded to a stage, I can't remember if it's stage 1 or stage 2 Mishimoto. This is off of a 2010 Cummins. It fit right in. I had to cut a couple things on the other side just to kind of get it to fit between the frame rails. But it fits perfect. I need to mock up some mounts for the actual radiator fan, because as it stands right now, it's not gonna mount up. It just doesn't have the same mounting points, and same with how it mounts to the actual chassis. I'm gonna have to fabricate something like that, but we'll kind of get there. So I got them side by side. I'm gonna kind of show you all some specs and kind of compare them, side by side, so you can really get a visual on, the differences between this radiator versus the original radiator. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare these side by side. So the original radiator, we're at about 23 inches tall. So the height on this radiator is about 23 inches. So we're going to go to the aftermarket radiator, the Mishimoto's. And if you can see that, I'm sure you can't, we're exactly 29 right now. So we got about 6 inches taller on the aftermarket radiator, which it does have some clearance issues. But if you take off these, they come with like a factory support or a factory mounting location. You have to just remove those, and it goes all the way down, and it fits in the same exact spot this one does. The width-wise, let's just go on the fins. We're about 1 inch on the factory radiator. The aftermarket, we're about 1 5/8 inches. So we're a good amount thicker on this radiator too. This is a dual pass radiator versus a single pass on this. I'm going to make the actual factory condenser mount right up to this along with the fan, and then I'm gonna, like I said, I will have a cowl with 2 fans, and maybe or maybe not, I might go to a 2500 bumper, but we'll kind of see where that goes. To show you on my block. Alright, so what I've done with the block is really not a lot, but I upgraded all of the fasteners on the bottom end of the block.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never.
And so what I did was upgrade the studs on the mains. These are custom made main studs. I couldn't find, anybody really to make me a cheaper set of main studs, or at least a reasonably priced. I wouldn't say cheaper. ARP wanted a ridiculous amount of money. He builds a lot of tractor pulling diesels and motors and stuff like that. And they use these on their tractor pulling trucks and tractors. So I know they're strong. They're 4140 tempered steel. They're about the same quality as ARP. I will get specs on these because what I would like to do is talk to an aftermarket and see if I can get a kit made. I also went with ARP for the rest of the bolts. So there's another, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more bolts of the same size. They're, I believe they're 12 by 1.75 metric. So this is going to be really, a lot strong. Like, there's a lot more size on them just going through. I mean, you can tell there's a lot more actual girth there. Giggity. So that's really what's going on with this right now. I would have a picture of the radiator in the truck. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get a picture of the radiator in the truck for y'all, just so you can kind of see how it fits in there, because it's pretty cool. Nothing really else is going on. I sent my crank off to get measured. I did find out some things on my crankshaft. So the actual mains seem like they're a lot larger than they were supposed to be from factory. I don't know, I guess the factory specifications, they were pretty far off. So what I'm guessing is that from the factory, the mains were just too tight. The problem would have never manifested itself if I had not added any power to it. But once I added a bunch of power, like I said, it happened at 80,000 miles. So I don't think it would have happened. But the extra cylinder pressure and everything, this is the results of not enough oil clearances on the mains. Now the rods, they were good. I don't think this is a real big problem with the Ecodiesel, just because a lot of guys out there are running the compound turbos and they're not having any issues. So I'm kind of happy that I maybe figured out what happened with this. That way we can make sure this doesn't happen again. I will be talking to Polydon Coatings in Houston. They coat bearings and stuff like that. They were going to be doing my bearings just to make sure they're done right. Pretty much after that, crank's going to get turned, and we're good to go. So let me see if I can get this radiator in the truck, and then I'll fill y'all in and kind of show y'all what it's about. All right, so she is a little dirty. A little bit dirty.
So strong enough.
Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? And you can see that, no fitment issues. Looks crazy in there, doesn't it? It's huge. It's huge. So, like I said, a lot of people wondering if it would fit. It does. I don't know if you can see in there. Plenty of room there because it's, it doesn't have the actual deal set right now. All the way across, no issues. So, just gotta fab that up. Oh yeah, I got a couple things going on inside too I think y'all might like. So I'm a big fan of the SRT pages on the SRT vehicles. So what my plan is, I will have a full Raspberry Pi dash setup right there with my 3D printer. It'll be a touch screen. That's a 7-inch screen, and that'll have all my gauges, everything like that, and I won't have to rely on any kind of Bluetooth or anything like that. It's gonna be directly in. I can look at logs and everything straight from here. So I'm also going to do the unlock on the radio, but that'll be later. But I'd really think that'd be cool right there, and I could 3D print it. Would not be hard. So videos will be slow coming. Sorry I talk so much this video. I know a lot of people don't like to hear somebody babble on about stuff, but like I said, I'm going to get my shop done, and then the videos will be coming out a lot faster. I also have a couple other projects I'm going to start working on, so the Ecodiesel is going to be one of them. Just say I have 2 more projects right now that I'll be starting. So thanks for tuning in. All your support is welcome. Hit that subscribe button right there and support the channel. Y'all have a good one.